Whoever thought that we'd be back to see a Wreck-It Ralph sequel? Well, it's been out for a few years now, but I'm saying, whoever thought there'd be one? Look, Disney hardly ever does sequels if you know them well. They hardly ever do them unless they feel like they really need a good story, a story that they really want to tell. So it's great to see that Wreck-It Ralph did get a sequel, as Disney felt they had another story to tell. A Wreck-It Ralph review, which I did a month ago, got a lot of views up. I'm trying to get the view count to 1,000 in that video, and so far it's got over 550 views. Let's keep those views going and get it to 1,000 views. I'd be very happy when it reaches 1,000 views, and that is my goal. So I was more than excited to review this second movie. I hope that it gets the same number of views as the first one did. Now, was Ralph Breaks the Internet an improvement on its predecessor, or is it worse, like most sequels are? Find out by watching this video. So in the movie, Ralph and Vanellope have to go to the internet, to go to eBay, to get a new steering wheel for Sugar Rush because the steering wheel has been broken. And there they get up to all sorts of mischief and trouble. Say one thing, the portrayal of the internet is just so clever, so mind-bogglingly clever. It's like, that's exactly how the internet would look. It just looks amazing how there's these little versions of people in the internet and how they go to this thing called Knows More to search what they want. It is just so mind-bogglingly clever. I was like, that's just how the internet would be. It's done so successfully. Disney have really thought out this movie, and it's excellent in the way they've portrayed the internet. Absolutely excellent. So yes, the movie's got an amazing screenplay, and the jokes are also excellent. This movie is actually honest to you about the internet. It says that not all things on the internet are very good, and it's able to be honest about this, which is really good. A lot of movies just lie to you about this kind of thing, say the internet's this great place and there's no problems. This movie's able to face the real problems of the internet, like in BuzzTube when Ralph reads the comments. It's able to be honest to you, and that's what makes the movie so successful. It doesn't lie to you like a lot of kids' movies do. This movie is honest to you. Truly honest. So yes, the movie is just such a good movie. Seriously, check this one out. It is absolutely amazing and one of Disney's best films. There's one word I could describe this movie easily. I would say it's unpredictable. I thought when things were happening, I know exactly what's going to happen, and that is exactly what did not happen. It was like totally the opposite, and it was done really, really well. I really enjoyed how it wasn't the predictable kids movie that it seems to be. It's seriously a really good movie that you guys need to check out. I also like the way that viruses are used in the movie. They're used really cleverly as well, and I like that kind of thing, using viruses cleverly, and the character that gives Ralph a virus is a really interesting character like nothing I've ever seen before. He was really enjoyable, although he was a bit creepy, which made him so enjoyable. While the song was good and the use of a lot of Disney characters was enjoyable and nice to see, there was one problem with the movie that I found. There was just one problem I have with the movie that is holding it back from getting an A+. One major problem I have with it. There's another small problem, which is that I don't like the way it ends entirely. I think that's a bit disloyal to the film, but other than that, there's just this one problem that's holding it back from the A+ rating. The scene with Vanellope and the princesses goes on for way too long for what it is. It gets a scene where Vanellope tells them to wear casual clothes, well they decide to after seeing what she's wearing, and that gets a bit weird and goes on for way too long, and I was getting bored during that scene. But other than that, Ralph Breaks the Internet is an excellent movie. Go check it out. I'm going to give Ralph Breaks the Internet an A.